If you just joined us on the System After Dark, this is a homegrown number courtesy of E3 and Cracker. Bulla, how's it going? I'm D, your host on the System After Dark, right here on Today FM. Today's hit music. You can catch me weeknights at 7 p.m. That's from Monday to Friday, only on the home of Today's hit music. And don't forget, that's D with you every weeknight on the System After Dark.
Tonight, family left homeless after early morning fire in Nadi. New telemedicine centre to open soon. And tourism industry prepares for influx of Chinese visitors. Good evening, I'm Jackie Spate and this is FBC News. 5 people escaped with their lives after neighbours rushed in to save them from a fire which destroyed their 6-bedroom house at Nadi last night. Christopher Chand reports.
The fire is believed to have started after 9 o'clock last night. By the time firefighters arrived, the house was completely engulfed. There was little anyone could do. Everything was up in flames within minutes. Prem Singh, the 51-year-old homeowner, cut short his trip to Sydney, Australia and caught the morning flight back home after hearing of the catastrophe.
My sister called me and told me that my house was on fire. I was very upset.
3 elderly occupants and 2 children had to be helped out of the burning house by neighbours who came running when the alarm was raised. Singh could not hold back his emotions, finding rubble and debris where his home used to be, knowing that he has lost everything.
I'm glad that no one was injured. My children, my family and my father are all safe.
He estimates the loss is around $90,000, but for now he's trying to pick up the pieces.
I will see what I will do. I don't have anywhere to live. I arrived today. We will see what we can do. Maybe take out the tins if someone is willing to help us that could assist.
His family of 6 is temporarily staying at a relative's house. Authorities are calling on people to be more vigilant, with another case at Varandoli in Ba where a house was also completely destroyed. 2 fires overnight in the Western Division has left 2 families homeless. Christopher Chand, FBC News.
The Nadi Town Council allegedly wrote off rates and interest charges of more than $100,000 for 2 companies and 7 individuals since 2003. This was revealed in court where the former Special Administrator, Aiser Tuinraki, and 2 of his staff faced charges of abuse of office. Former Special Administrator Aiser Tuinraki and Sakarai Serrao face 1 count, each while former Administrative Clerk Suresh Chand faces 7 counts. They were charged by the Fiji Independent Commission Against Corruption. MP Prem Singh's investment company allegedly received an $86,792.94 waiver without ministerial approval. It's also alleged that over $700 was waived for Maharaj Investments Limited, and another $15,421.07 was also allegedly waived for Suliana Wesley and Aliti Wesley. The 3 will make their plea on January 20th at the Nadi Magistrates Court. Fiji will soon have facilities to directly connect patients in Fiji with doctors in India, providing real-time diagnosis. The telemedicine clinic is being set up by the Fiji National University and Apollo Hospitals from India. Kalpana Kajal has more.
The Fiji National University has been using the telemedicine clinic for its staff for a year now. In 8 months, it will be available to all Fijians at a minimal cost.
People will assist us with equipment and procurement of expertise and the rest. The third element is on training, training of doctors and specialists. As you know, Apollo has over 1,000 postgraduate students. That is an enormous number of students in the Apollo system. Apollo has agreed to assist us with content sharing.
Telemedicine uses video conferencing and medical data to make a patient and the doctor feel like they are sitting in the same room even though they are thousands of miles apart. Apollo Hospital Managing Director Sangeeta Konda says they'll also train FNU medical students on the use of the new technology.
We will be collaborating with the Medical College of the FNU, sharing content, capability and the e-learning platform from the Apollo School of Medicine so that we will enable some of the latest advances in teaching and learning, including integrated medicine, to be facilitated in Fiji.
The clinic based in Suva will also be able to diagnose a wide range of medical problems and illnesses, which will also include a 24-hour emergency service.
We will enhance the diagnostic capabilities, so the treadmill, echo, more lab features, a specialized sugar or a diabetes management program, as well as a 24/7 emergency service. All these will be features that will get started in the short terms.
The Apollo Clinic in Waimanu Road, Suva is already being renovated into the Telemedicine Center, with another center to be set up in Lautoka. Severe cases diagnosed at the Telemedicine Center will be referred to India for treatment, while minor cases will be treated locally. Kalpana Kajal, FBC News.
The tourism sector in Fiji will have to make some changes to cater for an influx of Chinese visitors expected on our shores in the near future. Ellen Stiles has more.
China presents the most lucrative, untapped tourism market for Fiji, with the potential to propel the industry in a new direction.
To be ready for them in terms of Mandarin speaking, their facilities, things like this. So, but I think we are making adjustments here. You know, Rosie Holidays is getting charters from China. A lot of the wholesalers, and the tour operators, they have Mandarin speaking staff now. So we are slowly gearing to that market. I think unless a visitor feels comfortable here, language, food, what they want, attraction, shopping, they won't come. But I think we are adjusting to suit their market, this particular market's needs.
Chinese tourists usually travel in large groups, but this too is changing, and Sito says this only works to our advantage.
So I think there's a lot of change also in the China market, where unlike the past, where there's a group who don't speak any English and they follow the flag. No, a lot of them just come on their own now, couples or a small group, and they do their own thing. And many of them are bilingual, which is great for us too.
Fiji's tourism sector has firmly set its sights on China and the greater Asian continent, not only bringing more money, but also creating more jobs.
I'm very confident about the development of the Chinese traffic, because that's one of the most sought after traffic in the world now. The reason is they are the biggest spenders, right? The outbound market of China is over 100 million people. And if you can capture just a small percentage of that, we would be very happy.
Tourism in Fiji is growing, with visitor arrivals for September reaching 158,000 visitors on holiday and another 10,000 from cruise ships. Tourism contributes 38% to Fiji's GDP, and the industry wants a holistic growth to benefit the government, the private sector and those in the tourism sector. Ellen Stiles, FBC News.
After the break, 4 new buses for Pacific Transport.
Bula FM nambando na serane wasining ona ni batara ni sibiti ko weekend na diwa na tini na miniti na may pakuriti ora beng grabe na nontan nonongo kanda na dapat ko ani no na kaloko ena ka venden de bob ni na tay wali ni may dapat ko na wani matakabo kan lib sarti ko na biser talio ni na namaka do batati may kinen na kenan daw ro ko di kanamaki bula binaka may wasal bilawa do bataki ya wana batara na wani vio na kaloko moni tiki na barumbuka ena Bula FM nambandua ena sere
बॉलीवुड हीरो पंती रे Get this.
करो।
क्या करूं यार, सबको आती नहीं, मेरी जाती नहीं।
मिर्ची मस्त मॉर्निंग में हूँ अश्निल सिंह।
हाय, मैं हूँ काजल।
शामिल हो जाए हमारे साथ मंडे टू फ्राइडे
6 AM to 9 AM.
मिर्ची FM, it's hot.
Welcome back. This is FBC News. A former policeman will spend 10 years and 4 months behind bars for raping and indecently assaulting his stepdaughter. The man was found guilty of 3 counts of rape and 2 counts of indecent assault by the Lautoka High Court. The attacks happened from September 2010 to February 2014, while the accused was staying in the same house as the victim. He is ineligible for parole until he completes serving 9 years and 6 months imprisonment. Pacific Transport Limited has spent $1.4 million to buy 4 new luxury buses. Chanel Sivan reports the new introductions to the fleet were made possible thanks to reduced duties.
With these 4 buses or coaches, Pacific Transport Limited now has a fleet of 29. General Manager Sunil Maharaj confidently says these buses are the safest in Fiji.
The buses itself has inbuilt monitoring system whereby it collects data on buses performance, and then that data is used as a tool for us to monitor the buses and actually go about effective maintenance of it. The buses is also programmed that if the heats are at most excessive level, the engine will be cut off through the program that the buses has.
Pacific Transport has invested over $15 million on its fleet in the last 4 years. Given that the bus company runs express services between Ba and Suva, the new fleet has more space for luggage. All buses are air-conditioned to provide comfort for people who travel as much as 5 hours. Each coach can carry about 57 passengers.
Before, a similar range of bus would cost 30% more, which we can say now would be costing us around, close to 450,000. So you can say there's a saving of around 100,000 if you purchase a bus.
These coaches are fitted with CCTV security cameras recording 24/7.
So that gives more space here, and the seats can be reclined.
For entertainment, the buses have 2 17-inch TVs which play movies throughout the journey. Chanel Shivan, FBC News.
101 years old, the Thurston Botanical Garden will get a facelift. President Ratuepeli Nailatikau says it will be developed to international standards, providing living collections of plants and attracting more visitors. Rishika Kumar has the details.
The master plan for the Thurston Garden renovation has been launched by President Ratuepeli Nailatikau at the Fiji Museum. The historic garden is meant to play a meaningful role in educating people about Fiji's unique and varied plant biodiversity that may not be found easily in the wild.
New Suva Thurston Gardens master plan is an opportunity to recreate that special place where we can reconnect with nature. With a mission to conserve, discover, and share knowledge about the plants and the environment in order to preserve and enrich life, the gardens will fulfill an important role in our society.
The renovation plans drawn up by landscape architect Elsa Miller will be on display at the Fiji Museum before being handed to the government for approval and commencement of work. However, even before this, the public is being given a chance to make suggestions on what they want in the garden.
A properly formulated master plan based on thorough and broad consultation, taking into account a range of options, will be a fundamental requisite to the worthy objective of returning Thurston Gardens to its former glory and preeminent place in the nation's capital.
The group of Friends of the Suva Gardens need funding for the renovations and is hoping for goodwill from the private sector. It's also going to make submissions in the 2016 budget.
Once complete, the renovations could possibly see Thurston Garden enter the elite Botanical Garden Conservation International Organization.
Thurston Gardens is a listed Fiji heritage site. Rashika Kumar, FBC News.
The fire station at Pacific Harbour has undergone a $5,000 renovation funded by the Sustainable Mahogany Industries Limited company. NFA Chief Executive John O'Connor says they are thankful for the contribution as it has allowed improvements to the living arrangement for firefighters. This fire station is operated on a voluntary basis with the assistance of the Lao Provincial Council, which has allowed NFA to operate from one of its properties. NFA has plans to build a new fire station in Pacific Harbour and are looking for suitable land. And we turn to sports now. Here's Jamie with the latest.
Thank you, Jackie, and good evening. Coming up, Vodafone Fiji Sevens side depart early for Dubai Sevens, and 6 athletes receive scholarships from Fasanok. Details after the break.
My name is Luca. I live on the 2nd floor.
Gold FM, only the classic hits. I hope you're having fun so far. You're listening to The Ride, and I'm Kara, taking you through your afternoon. Stay with me to listen to more awesome classics right here on The Ride. Bulabinaka, for awesome sounds in the afternoon. Wonderful, wonderful classics. Join me on The Ride every weekday right here on Gold FM, only the classic hits from 2 to 7.
Just don't ask me what it was. I think it's cause
घर संसार में आपका स्वागत है। आपका अपना छोटा सा स्वर, जहाँ प्यार भरे रिश्ते पलते हैं, जहाँ हेल्थी रहने की सलाह दी जाती है, जहाँ हम आपको और भी सुंदर बनाते हैं और जहाँ स्वाद की सौगात भी है। नमस्कार, मैं हूँ पल्लवी। सोमवार से शुक्रवार 9 से 12 तक रेडियो फीजी 2 देश की धड़कन पर घर संसार में शामिल रहिए मेरे साथ।
ऐसा सुंदर सपना अपना।
Welcome back to FBC Sports. The Vodafone Fiji Sevens side will be one of the first teams to arrive in Dubai for the second leg of the Sevens World Series next weekend. Coach Ben Ryan has made a change to the team's usual travel arrangements to ensure the players have more time to acclimatize to the desert conditions. Chale Ndawdakadaka has more.
Lifting the bar to new heights, the Vodafone Fiji Sevens squad will depart our shores tonight for an 18-hour flight to Dubai. The move comes as a measure to ensure the players have an extra 3 days to recover from jet lag and settle down.
We have set a training program that can make the boys recover from that jet lag and also can be ready for the Dubai tournament. That's why we are going early, as we should be leave next week, and we're taking 3 days preparation.
Officials are mindful of the fact that 2 members of the squad, Sabinada Rawada and Absalome Wangatambu, have had a long season with the national side, the Deveta club, as well as the champion BLK Nandronga side.
With the national trainer, with the team, we've been putting them on conditioning so that their body can adapt to the extra games that they will play. The last time in Gold Coast, and also for this leg, Dubai and Port Elizabeth.
Fiji's last visit to the Sevens Stadium was a memorable one, claiming its first Dubai Sevens title in the IRB series. Coach Ben Ryan and his men are exploring all options to ensure the side can achieve another first, a back-to-back title. Chalendo Dakadak, FBC Sports.
Meanwhile, the Telecom Fijiana side will also be flying the country's flag in Dubai for the opening leg of the Women's World 7 Series. It's been a tough journey for the side to get this far, and Coach Ilyasa Tanivula believes the girls are more than ready for the challenge ahead. Talento Dakadaka again.
The Telecom Fijiana side was hosted to a farewell dinner by their sponsors last night in Suva. The team made history earlier this year by securing core status in the Women's World 7 Series, yet a bigger test lies ahead.
It's been intense in the last week. The girls have really put in a lot, and at the moment just concentrating on the game details of it, and something we've really got to get in and hopefully get there. We're ready to take on the tournament.
The side is grouped with England, Canada and Brazil for the opening leg of the 6th tournament series.
England and Canada. They've been the core teams in the last couple of seasons, and Canada is just improving day in, day out. And we've seen them the last few months, and the progression is going unnoticed. And it's something we're really looking forward to, to test ourselves at the level that we are at the moment.
The Telecom Fijiana is determined to make a good impression in its first outing as a core team in the women's circuit. The team flies out to Dubai tomorrow. Talendo Takatak, FBC Sports.
6 athletes were today awarded Olympic scholarships by the Fiji Association of Sports and National Olympic Committee to assist their bid to qualify for the Rio 2016 Games. These scholarships are worth more than $3,000 and will cover training and living expenses for the athletes to put them in good footing for Olympic qualification. The 6 recipients are athletics Mbanuve Tamakaudoro and Eunice Mbese, javelin thrower Leslie Copeland, bodybuilder Apollinia Vaivai, judoka Chostek Inaulu, and archer Robert Elder. The athletes were selected by the International Olympic Committee as international level athletes.
This scholarship means a lot, means extra funding, so which enables us to compete, and especially compete at an international level. So thank you also to the Olympic Solidarity. This is the second time around, and big boost towards preparation. Thank you.
Basketball Fiji received a boost today ahead of the FIBA USP Under-19 Oceania Basketball Championships next week. Pacific Energy has backed the tournament with a $5,000 sponsorship package, which includes $3,000 cash and $2,000 worth of fuel supplies. The support has come at an ideal time with the tournament just 4 days away.
We expect more than 350 players to be here, all housed at the USP. My excitement, our excitement in Basketball Fiji is that it has taken us a few years to really lay the right base and foundation for us to be able to host these games. So it's a huge achievement for us, and I'm so happy as the president of basketball.
The tournament will be played from the 1st to the 6th of next month at the Vodafone Arena in Suva. Good news for car racing fans in the country, as they will be able to watch and compete at next week's quarter-mile drag race for free. This is a first initiative made possible through the Ushabai Group, who today gave a sponsorship of $5,000 to the Fiji Car Club. The Car Club is using this to give back to its members and spectators for supporting them throughout the year.
The main aim is to get the people more interested in car racing in Fiji. And that is why we have, did this step. So, we hope a lot of people come out, bring their cars, whatever cars. We'll have a lot of categories this time. We'll have a category that is street legal. We'll have a category that is really for drag cars. So we have a lot of categories this time.
And next Sunday's race in Pacific Harbour will be the last for the year. That was your sports for tonight. It's back to Jackie now with business.
Empowering women in business will help to grow economies. That's what Australia's Ambassador for Women and Girls, Natasha Stott Despoja, told the Pacific Women in Business Conference in Nadi today. Despoja believes women are still underrepresented in business and other powerful institutions. Women continue to face challenges in the business sector, thus the need for economic empowerment.
We know that women have an active role in their economy and in business, but it's not always formalised. Let's make sure that women get the support and the recognition they deserve and more opportunities to contribute to economic growth as well as looking after their own families.
Ambassador Despoja was the keynote speaker at the Second Pacific Women in Business Conference that is being held at Denarau this week. The conference is an initiative of the Pacific Islands Private Sector Organisation. Fine conditions prevailed over the Fiji group this morning, with some showers in Suva and Savusavu in the afternoon. Nadi was a hot 34 degrees today. All other centres also recorded warm temperatures. Tomorrow's outlook: mostly fine weather throughout the country. Brief showers over the interior and eastern parts of the larger islands, possible afternoon or evening showers elsewhere. Recapping our top stories: a family in Nadi is homeless after a fire in Nabo Nadi last night. Apollo Hospital to run telemedicine clinic in Suva from next year. and the tourism industry is preparing for an influx of Chinese visitors. To our poll segment this week, we're asking, are you satisfied with the 2015 national budget? Visit our FBC website to take part. Remember, you can send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email citizenseyes@fbc.com.fj or share it with us via Facebook page FBC News. And if you're on Twitter, follow and tweet us your news tips at FBC News or simply hashtag FBC News. That's our news for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. Till then, good evening.
Ni sa bulu binaga turun na kini marama ni bulu binaga na dor bau kini mone lewa ni sa bulu binaga ngone en do talem no ngone wa wai katalau en mataka en nai
en vindelana mai nei tasiri
no bulu maleka go ni milote nai sorta boa
en lomo ni bonua mai sanganga
ni bulu go Samuel Samli na no tanga ni wa wai katalau en radio Fijuan nan domo vitina vonga ni venu mai no kini diwa en bi mataka moni tiki na pagruka ni kai namaka